and welcome to Titanium Chaos Tarot, and today I'll be doing energetic healing from the past week, alright? For basically anyone who watches this and anyone who wants to be a part of this is for you. So I will mention the decks I use as I use them. If I don't, they will be in the description box below. And also I will mention when it is important, and possibly the whole thing is important for you to utilize your own intuition and not just rely on mine, okay? Now, after the mini reading, alright, to just give us an understanding of what is one of the things that will be healed from past week, this week, I will also energetically heal the collective long distantly, okay? Now, with that being said, my gorgeous collective, let's get into our cards, alright? Because I'm a part of the collective. Yeah, so the first deck I'm going to use is the Énergie de guérison from Mario Duguay. Mario Duguay, it is a French deck, as you probably heard, and I will translate it as I read, okay? So, please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my collective. In regards to the healing this week, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. What are we going to heal from the past week? Please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my collective. What are we healing from the past week? Please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, and we have une nouvelle ouverture, a new opening. Very interesting. With harmonie at the bottom of the deck. Nice. Harmony. Okay. Alright. So we got une nouvelle ouverture, a new opening. Let me just show you the card. Kind of looks like being... There isn't a specific image. It's what I think it is just it's well, it's I actually have no idea what it is, but it's like it's a mirror effect something, but it also looks like being like beam me up Scotty type of thing in Star Trek. Yes. So the card reads, and I will translate, okay? J'ai confiance. I'm confident. Si une porte se ferme, à moi, if a door closes to me, une autre s'ouvre pour moi, pour mon plus grand bien. Another opens for my best good. J'accepte ce que la vie met sur mon chemin. I accept what life puts on my path. Et une nouvelle opportunité se présente à moi, and a new opportunity presents itself to me. La sérénité, the serenity prend place à l'intérieur de moi. Serenity takes place within myself, within me. Yeah. Serenity takes place within me. Now, harmonie, right? Je m'ouvre à l'aide divin qui est en moi. I open myself to the divine being that is within me. Je suis à l'image de Dieu. I am to the image of God. I am in the image of God. J'ai donc le pouvoir d'apporter de la lumière dans ma vie. So I have the power to bring light into my life. Tout ce qui est sombre en moi, everything that is dark within me, je le transforme en beau. I transform it into beauty. Par l'absence de ressentiment, by the absence of resentment, de colère, by anger, ou de toute autre lourdeur en moi, or of any other weight within me, je retrouve l'harmonie. I find harmony yet again. Quite beautiful messages. Okay, so now I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. Okay, so please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message For my collective, in regards to love this month, please come forward and share what card from this deck will be of assistance to them in healing and helping them with their interactions this month. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my collective. And you got Blossom, which is a major arcana, which I think, I might be wrong, it's number 20. What is number 20? I can't remember. Well, it's the one before the world. Blossom. Keywords: awaken, transform, stretch, possibilities, direction, growth. Matters of the heart are much like flowers. In the bud stage, the relationship is in a state of potential. It requires love, care, and attention to help it grow, develop, and blossom. The people involved in the relationship must be willing to trust and open themselves to each other. With the proper amount of nurturing, the relationship will blossom and bring beauty to the lives of those involved. It's time for you to nurture the potential of your relationship. New life and love are waiting for you. You have only to reach out and take hold. Seize the energies of renewal and that surround you now, and allow yourself to blossom like a beautiful flower. Awaken to the possibilities regarding desires of the heart. A blossom follows the sun because its warmth and light nurture the flower and infuse it with energy. The sun even provides some of the nutrients needed by the blossom. What is the sun in your own life? What nurtures you and helps you thrive? Do your relationships provide what you need? If not, it may be time to transform your life and grow in a new direction. You're in a period of growth regarding affairs of the heart. One moment, please. You're in regarding affairs of the heart. Stretch yourself and your ideas of what you believe is possible, and know in fact that all things are possible if you will only follow the sun. Affirmation. Affirmation. I awaken to the beauty of relationships that nurture me. Traditional tarot archetype. Judgment. Which is very interesting because I was kind of late in my readings this week because yesterday there was a blackout. No power. I couldn't really do my videos because there was no light. Right? No light source. And I couldn't, I have a charger, but it wouldn't be enough for all my material. And, yeah. So I had to do some of those readings today. And today I actually, which one was it? Was it the water sign or the air sign that I did? Well, I'm no longer certain, but it doesn't really matter because it was just, and I lost it. Blossom. Alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. Well, basically, it reminded me of one of those readings, so if you are interested and if you resonate with it, why don't you check those out? Alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, who has a message for my collective in regards to their healing this week, please come forward. What are we? What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay, and we got this pointing towards the left. Okay. Obstacles and challenges. Pointing towards the right. Pointing towards the right to me. A card pointing towards the right to me means that it's happening quickly or it's happening in the future. How deep the future, I don't know. But if you continue doing the things that you've been doing up to this point, it's definitely going to happen. Interesting. I mean, I just noticed this. Well, I just noticed that there is a drawing on the floor. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a sort of bird that's flying. Yeah. And then you have like all these like fireflies everywhere. That could be significant. I don't know where you are in the world, but I know that fireflies are no longer here. They've long gone, right? Gone in hibernation for the season. Yeah. Or they've died and the eggs. I don't know how it works for them. Okay. I don't know how their life cycle happens. I know they come out twice in the summer. In any case. Okay, obstacles and challenges. This card represents the obstacles, power struggles, and challenges that you must face in order to overcome them. This could be a difficult period to get through, but it's not impossible if you open your mind and see the bigger picture of how something went wrong. In this direction. How something went wrong. Don't get caught up in it. Just pause and stand back for clarity. Observe where adjustments are required, or which decision may need to be changed to enable you to move forward in a positive direction. Life really is all about learning. Don't play the victim. Take the knowledge you've gained from this experience so that you can apply it to similar situations in the future. This card often comes forth when competition is around you, whether it is in your personal or business life. This is an excellent time to think creatively and ask yourself, how can I make myself shine above all the rest? How can I? What can I do to separate myself from the pack? Is what I'm getting. Yes. So now I will be pulling The Universe Has Your Back card from Gabrielle Bernstein to see how the universe will have your back during this season. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my collective, please come forward and share how the universe will have our back during this energetic healing. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my collective, please come forward and share how the universe will have our back during this energetic healing. Please, angels and guides. And you got, thank you, universe, for helping me Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. Yep. And I want to first say I would really love to reach as many people as possible. So please help me by liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on this video so that YouTube can see that it is liked, so that I can share it and I can reach more people, so that I can help humanity in this transition to move to 5D. Alright, so now in this portion of the reading, I will be energetically healing the collective with my trusty pendulum, which is an aquamarine pendulum, by the way. Well, it's actually called a weaver. It's specifically designed to, help to heal and so on. So, and basically there's two ways of seeing this portion, okay? I generally go on talking about what is coming to me intuitively in regards to the cards that I have just pulled, okay? Or you can take it as a meditation, right? By closing your eyes and listening to my lovely voice, hopefully. I hope it doesn't I hope it is lovely for you to hear my voice. In any case, now, so what I am getting, first of all, the Blossom card is the card for judgment, right? It's just talking of, things just are, right? So it is how we perceive them that gives it a specific tint, or gives it a specific way that we interact with it. In actuality, it should never be a question of anything of the sort. How should I put it? Things just are. Our perceptions are what change its meaning, right? So if you think of something that is, that has given you some issues for the longest time, as one person we were talking about today, that I was talking about today, or about whom me and my family were having a conversation about, then you'll see that in order for you to blossom into your true potential, you first need to be able to let go of your understanding, of your judgment of things, in order to gain the most out of every single situation. And if you do that, you will not be stuck as you create or as you manifest things, because from what I know, this person has had difficulty manifesting things into her reality. And now I am currently finding myself in a predicament where I can very easily sway in that way as well. And that is one of the worries that this person has in regards to myself, though I am quite determined to learn how to manifest exactly what I want, so that I can be more in love with my life. And in so, I need to see every single moment as a possibility. And if I see every single moment as a possibility, that might lead to something greater. That is a stepping stone to a better and more beautiful something, right? Why not? Which is interesting because it's very closely tied to obstacles and challenges, pointing towards the right. Now, obstacles and challenges, which, I could just flip these two around, right? So let's just say that you have obstacles and challenges in your life at this moment. And if you see those obstacles and challenges as pure potential, you never know what it's going to blossom into. You know that it is going to become something. But as we have learned through neurosciences and manifesting science, the ability to manifest, okay, in reality, life is how we perceive it, which means the only way, it is that life in every given moment is full of possibilities, meaning, which is something I talked about yesterday in my intuitive nudge. Life is an abundance of possibilities at every given moment. So, if at every given moment you decide to choose the better thought, okay, and you decide to go in the better direction, and you decide to see the glass half full rather than half empty, and you start going in the right direction, you will manifest exactly what you want. So that obstacle and challenge will become something more appreciative. But if you stick, so what I'm getting from when the conversation was today, and what I know from the law of manifestation or the law of attraction, is that what you concentrate on is that which you manifest. So if you want something to, how can I say so? If you want to manifest something in your life, you need to put yourself not only you have to put yourself in a situation for it to come to you much quicker. And one of the ways to do that is to, because life is an endless amount of possibilities at any given moment, all you have to do is pick one and work your way towards it. And also, there is an understanding that because everything is at any moment can choose something else, your ability to see them as that other thing that is that better version of themselves will help them reach their better version. I hope that makes some sense, because this is what I believe is the next science, right? It's the next ability of mankind to better their life, to improve. But a way for you to do that, and this is where I noticed myself catching myself today, is that, when people have preconceived notions of you, you tend to try and respond to those expectations of you, and like play within the confines of those expectations. Now, if someone else sees you in a different way and the parameters change, the way that you will come to the interaction will be completely different. Now, see, the thing is that my grandfather has a very offensive personality, and he usually tends to shove it in your face and put you in difficult situations, see how you will react. And he did that to me today. And at first I did not react well because of a reason that when I take on what other people give to me as an energy. I take it on and I embody it. Now, my next thing is to transform into someone who can better communicate, better react, better act who has a better control of their impulses. Now, I generally do have a better control of my impulses, but for some reason, with this particular person, with my grandpa, I just can't. I can't. She just knows the specific buttons to push. And it kind of ticks me off because I feel like there is something that is expected of me, or some way that they expect me to act because of all my past ways of being, and it's hard to break free of that, which is not for me to say which is not me saying that this is where I'm going to stick and stay. No, because I see that there's something to learn from this situation and I can grow from it. And so my next thing will be, okay, all right, how can I better interact with people who are more offensive? Whereas I take on the energy other people give me and I react to that. How can I shift that? And so that is basically blossoming. It's basically being able to, which is you being able to transform yourself into the person that you want to be. Being able to see having depth of vision in regards to your own life and being able to see where you want to go and what you need to do, which is one of the things that was mentioned in the both air sign and water sign readings, love readings, which is the air sign was more visualize the future you want, while as the water sign was let me see, I have it right here. A. La 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 la. And all the while my pendulum is swinging away. No. Don't. Okay. First time.
Hello and welcome to Titanium.
Excuse me about this. Why dropping burdens will be beneficial for you this month. Dropping your burdens, being able to see that instead of coming at this thing that you're coming towards as a challenge, as an obstacle, pointing towards the right, right? What if you see it as a possibility cloud, as something that you can just choose whatever you want, not just choose, but you can decide on how you want it to go and then have it go because you are imprinting yourself on it. You're imprinting yourself in that, on your future, right? Because if you don't give your future direction, it won't really go in the direction you want, if that makes any sense at all. Now, yeah, so that is why, which is interesting, these are really very apropos. This card says, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of my fear. Thank you for expanding expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. Specifically, what I was talking about. Because sometimes you have it as something difficult, an obstacle or challenge is presented to you and you see it and you're like, oh wow, okay. So this is a way that the universe is showing me where I need to expand, right? It says, thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is the highest, is of the highest good. Everything that happens in your life is of the highest good if you allow it to be, right? See the cards from Énergie de guérison is nouvelle ouverture. So it's a new opening. Basically, your way of seeing things from a different perspective is a way for you to see it in a different light, which will allow you to go towards the highest good that any situation can bring to you, which is amazing, by the way. Then you have harmony. So, like what I noticed is that I have, just by this reading, okay, so I need to find harmony within myself in regards to my interactions with my grandfather. I have an issue. I don't know what it is. Well, I just mentioned it before. It's that I allow myself, I have a better control of my interactions with other people, but for some reason, my grandfather just gets my goat. Is that the right expression? Just doesn't allow me to be me, or wants me to expand and show him that I have a fighting. Actually, I have no idea what he wants me to do. But he has a backhanded way of saying that the answer that I'm giving him is not of the caliber he would like my answers to be. So I need to come at them with a new perspective, with a new opening of my understanding, to come at it from a different angle as well, so that I can finally get into harmony with my relationship with my grandfather. Yeah, which is very interesting. So who is it in your reality that at this moment in time you have a lot of difficulty with? Who do you find that you can't communicate with? Who do you find that is really getting your goat? Who is not helping you who is helping you but in a very backhanded way, who is helping you in a way that you are not used to, to get to where you want to get to, which is very interesting. So if at the end of the day you take a moment to sit down and ponder on how every single situation is allowing you to grow, expand, go to where is best for you, you will be able to see that, hey, everything happens for me, and I should be looking at them from that perspective from now on, in order for me to gain as much as I possibly can. So, my gorgeous collective, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow collective, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next week, alright? Bye. Yes, bye.